I'm Tim Reese, Executive Director of the California-Nevada Community Action Partnership State Association. The stories you're about to see are about real people on Main Street America and how their lives are being changed by community action.
This network of community action networks throughout the state really work wonderfully together.
We have agencies that feed people, health agencies.
The community partnership helped bring all of these pieces together
so we could make sure that they are getting the very basic support that they need.
We estimate that probably about 300 young people are on the streets on any given night.
No child in this rich country should go to bed hungry or without a roof over his or her head. So that is one of the areas that I'm really working and committed to working, to changing.
My vision would be that there wouldn't be a need for us, but I know that's probably not going to happen.
Yes, thank goodness for the Recovery Act. It came at the right time.
But with those additional Recovery Act dollars, we'll be able to weatherize as opposed to 8,000 or 9,000 homes, over 20-some thousand homes.
This money has been very, very timely in helping our staff.
Agencies that provide a variety of services and clothing to those who have become unemployed or who are already poor and their situation has gotten worse.
Nurtures those agencies the way they nurture their clients.
Cut short on their food in order to make their mortgage payment or their rent payment.
To be without a job, to have your whole being threatened to a point to where you need help with food is one of the hardest things anybody ever does.
And we go out to the schools and we provide nutrition education to the teachers to implement in the classrooms.
So every child got a dental examination, and last year 100% of our children got the follow-up treatment that they needed.
Hundreds of computers to school children was just seeing the excitement on their face, know that I was making a difference in their lives.
And what we found so far is that dads and moms who participated in our program have shown signs of decreased stress, decreased anxiety.
We are taking community action on the road. The Board of Supervisors provided us with enough money to purchase a mobile unit, and we're going to take community action to the people.
We provide over 23,000 boxes of food every single month.
With the Recovery Act, we've been really able to fulfill the intent of the act and as a result, do some really creative and innovative things that we've been wanting to do that the community needs for us to do.
We service 5 counties, and that means that we're providing services for over 7,000 people.
For them, that was their only meal for that day.
Their self-esteem is just shot. As a result, in 6 weeks, we helped build it up to show that they are going to grow into better people, that there is somebody inside of them that just wants to grow.
Community Action has been in the community for over 45 years, doing the work of the community on a local level, and I say this is our coming out party.
That's the most exciting part of my job, Tim. I love to tell the stories of real people and how this money's really hitting the ground.
When I saw this opportunity to be in a place where there was great need and to offer health services to this population, it was very exciting.
His grades are improving. He's able to see and participate in the class.
I don't think that I would have done this without so much motivation, so much support from Community Action Commission was a big base for me.
Just, it helps me feel good to know that I'm trying to make changes, because it's taken me a lot of years to finally come up with the conclusion that, hey, I need to change my life, because I have to do community service in order to get a session done, and that's something I enjoy.
有的空路帮助下，有到养路的这下的错的的路帮助过路，咱还个呢到中下个个有。
Well, with the downturn of the economy, it hit us pretty hard, and luckily through this program, I was able to get hired. I was out of work for about 3 months.
A cook position came up at Early Head Start, where my son originally went to, and I applied for it, and I started working about a month and a half, 2 months ago there.
It made me feel like I had a place to be, a place to go. Someone was actually interested in what they can do for the less fortunate people out here in the world.
I relocated and I didn't know anybody, so I met so many really great people in the agency, not only in the agency but in the community too.
And it also has made me feel better and my kids feel better about, hey, mom's got a nice job and she's going to it, and isn't this great?
I was a former foster youth who's aged out of the system when I was 18, and now this job has changed my life tremendously.
What I want to be the supervisor.
The supervisor?
Yes.
Wow, that's a phone call a lot of us would like to get.
Probably 2 seconds of me thinking, I was like, sure, I'll take it.
La que nos seguía a hacer ejercicio, les gustó, varios rebajaron de peso, varios les salió más músculo.
Well, they give us the opportunity to finish, my education and getting my bachelor's,
Crear un fondo para ayudar a mis hijos, tengo 4 hijos, y entonces eso me da un poco más de libertad para guardar dinero para las cosas de ellos.
¿Verdad? Porque antes salían de los cuartos, dejaban las luces, y pues ahorita pues Ana estaba aprendiendo a que tienen que apagarlas, aunque que no tienen que estar dejando la lumbre prendida, todo eso. Y todo eso nos ha ayudado.
I mean, it's almost 15% of their income being paid into these bills. So it's really tough for them to make it through the month.
They actually received a loan modification about 5 months ago, and she crocheted me a rug.
I help people out of financial issues, and I couldn't do it for myself or my kids. And it was good to kind of be done with it and have the help and have someone that I could call when I couldn't get an answer, and it was just refreshing.
Well, the doctors told me I was never going to walk again. They told me that they basically gave up on me and said that I wasn't able to walk, that it was a lost cause. I'll graduate next month, and the course of training is 900 hours.
I'm going to have a future. I'm going to be a better man, better father to my kids.
Well, I feel that my story it's a personal testament to what I'm doing for Foothill Unity Center, because I was unemployed at the time when this job position was available.
Well, number one is to get a roof over my head. Absolutely. And hopefully move up in the Dodger organization to supervision. And who knows, it's a big organization. I could go anywhere.
I don't need a yogurt.
All right.
But I thought, well, I've got the yogurt, and I've got the blueberries. Why don't I put the blueberries in the yogurt and eat it? And I thought, my God, that tastes good.
That is wonderful.
I came from those programs. Someone along the line in my life gave me an opportunity to prove myself. I currently am going through my MBA program.
On the spot she hired me, I felt so happy. There's no words to describe that for Maria. When they say community action partnership, they really partnered. They took action and they partnered with me.
My whole thing was to be able to give back and not be, so much on the receiving end all the time.
What would you tell others who aren't sure about what direction to take in their lives?
Well, I would tell them that you can do the work and just try your best at what you can do, and it can be done, and women can do it too.
There are many, many jobs that are out there that you may please some people some of the time. In this job here, you're pleasing somebody every day.
They've come in to ask for assistance, and I've had them cry.
I wouldn't care if I did what I did and I made minimum wage. To help people to change their lives, it's just such a rewarding experience.
And there's far more successes than you would believe. And it warms your heart and it breaks your heart.
It's just been wonderful to even help anybody, let alone hundreds and hundreds of people.
No, there's people that care, like Los Compadres, like Albert, just keep going, don't stop.
People are human beings, and I think it's all of our responsibility, every one of us, no matter what we do, to make sure that we work toward that every single day of our lives.
Well, we always say, smile, and put yourself into that person's place.
I feel like I'm a member of an amazing team of people that works together to help people learn how to better their lives.
But I think that the future lies in even a greater alliance, because what I'm saying to you is now you as the CAP agency do not have to do this alone.